Hello and welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm late. I was distracted. Today we'll be streaming Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition on Steam version. And it's been a while since I last streamed or posted videos. I basically took the summer off, or almost the whole summer. The last time I streamed was probably at around May, the end of May or something. Yeah. Before my mom's friend came to drop off her dog so I could babysit her for the last 2 months because she was going on vacation for 2 months. And it was nice to have a dog again. She was a cute dog. She was a small one. Not as small as a chihuahua, but slightly a bit bigger, but still pretty small. Her name was Lulu. She was 12 years old. She is 12 years old. And she's white right now. But she has some brown spots on her fur, her previous color, I'm guessing. And yeah, she was chill. Although she didn't like other dogs very much, especially big ones. She would just bark at them after seeing them, especially when they get too close to her. But she likes people. She loves people. It's just other dogs she had the problem with, other than that, she was a good dog. She's a good dog. It was nice having a companion for a bit. I kind of makes me wish I kind of had my own dog again, but travel first, having fun first, because dogs need a lot of work. It's they're practically like babies, because they depend on you to basically survive as a pet, family, living being. You have to walk them, then you have to feed them. You know, they depend on you for a lot of things. So how are you all doing? I hope you had a great summer. It's still a summer. I hope you had a great. I hope you're having a great summer so far. So, like I said, we're gonna play Mass Effect 2 today, Legendary Edition. And the reason I'm not playing Mass Effect 1 is because, well, same with the Hack GU Volume 2. I started with Mass Effect 2 back in high school on my PS2, and I loved it. And so when the trilogy came out, a couple, I forgot how many years ago it was. A couple, maybe 10 years ago now? Let me check. Me too. When did it come out? Yeah, a couple years ago, like 4 years ago. And so when that came out, I was like, I'm getting it. Because I loved it. Back in high school. Even though I couldn't, unlock the good ending, the other endings, because I didn't play Mass Effect 1 originally. And the decisions you make on all three games influences the ending that you get in the third game. But with Legendary Edition, you don't have to play the first game to get the ending, to get the other endings anymore. And you'll see that soon. And let's start the game. With the Legendary Edition, they enhanced a lot of things, like graphics and well, I guess not graphics, but they improved something. They included like most of the DLC from before, and they took out some of the more meh features of the game, like
Shepard did
galactic
everything
readiness.
right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
And that was a big
We're at
feature
war.
back then.
No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
Which ending you got?
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
Volume's okay. Up a little bit. I can't hear it anymore. How come I can't hear the volume anymore? What?
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
There we go. Oh, right. Because I tabbed out for volume. That's why I can hear it.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
Our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month.
Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
If you
Cruiser is
recognize
changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Joker's
Can't be.
BA,
Stealth
good on
systems
you.
are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time? Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either. I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker.
Damn.
Shepard! Liara, go!
is falling apart. Well, they did get attacked by a massive laser beam.
Everybody in! Go, go, go!
The Normandy explosion. All its versions are pretty cool.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
Yeah, like I was saying, I had a
Come on,
57.
baby, hold together. Hold together.
Because I had to walk the dog. I was babysitting like 4 times a day. One in the morning, early afternoon, like early evening, and then late at night before bed. Usually around 11, I'd take her out right before sleeping. Then my relatives from Edmonton came over to stay with
Come
us
on,
for a
Joker.
week.
We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's dead, just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh no.
Joker,
They're coming around for another
you
attack.
can rebuild the Normandy. You can get another one. But only if you stay alive, you know? The ship can be replaced, but you can't.
Ah! Watch the arm!
He says that because his character has widow bone disease, like a slight bump, like breaking bones. And that's why
Commander!
I think that's one of the
Shepard!
reasons why he's also hesitant when he walks. Because of his chronic condition. Genetic condition. And we got space. But at least we saved Joker. And there we go. We survived an alien invasion on our planet just to get space a few months later. Like a couple months later. While our crew is safe. Imagine your planet gets invaded by aliens because of a misunderstanding, and instead of, dying from a bullet, you die from getting space. And this is where the difference between the original and the legendary edition is, because they have a interactive comic between for number 2. So even if you don't have to play number 1 just to understand what's going on in number 2, and all the decisions that you have, all the major ones that you have in number 1 that affects the other 2 volumes going forward is explained in this interactive comic. It's basically a summary of the first game.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Alenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Lieutenant Alenko made the mistake of getting too close. It hit him with some type of energy. I grabbed him and threw him out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Udina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led us to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace that they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions, but not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I'd need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara. A Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species.
Liara is very popular.
Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Caden was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Venezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved the queen of a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Venezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni queen. The queen's drones were everywhere, and they were not happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Venezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Venezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Venezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her, but the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before.
Hell no, you can't trust. Can't trust her not to like. You can't trust her to not get revenge.
I couldn't take the chance. I had a mission to do, and an army of angry Rachni would be one more problem I didn't have time to deal with.
Yep.
With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed, violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan.
A much better leader.
He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper.
His brother's more
violent. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split my team into 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bombs, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he'd found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them.
I like both, but I picked Aiden last time I put, so I'll go with Ash.
Caden was a good man and a great soldier, but I had to choose, and I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Caden behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a weakness in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren?
It's true. Sometimes
We
you have to
arrived on
make hard
Ilos
decisions.
close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years
Not
before
every
that,
decision is a good
each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had
Sometimes you
fought
just
and
get
died like every species before them,
the
but
better
a few
option,
survived
even
long
though
enough
they're
to leave
both
a
bad.
parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope that the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Council fleets battled Saren's army outside the Citadel, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human Alliance fleet in jeopardy.
Gotta save the council.
The Council had to be saved. They represented the
Gotta
hearts
save
and
them,
minds of the
plus
galactic community.
they-
Without them, the fleets would
If
be
you
in
save them,
disarray.
they owe you.
Even with the Citadel
For
back in
saving
my
them.
control, Saren defeated and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet. The battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left to me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician, ruthless and ambitious. He would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be placed before him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right.
Sometimes. Udina.
I didn't much like Udina, but sometimes you need a pit bull on your side. Someone willing to be the bad guy, for the sake of the greater good.
Sometimes you do need
The
that
war
kind
was
of.
over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired.
Willing to get the
Even
job
the pain
done.
of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned cleanup duty, routing out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Mm-hmm. Another mission. Until something went wrong. Now we're dead. Like they said, sometimes you need someone like Udina.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
If you don't like biology stuff, look away. If you're not like seeing this kind of things. Imagine if we had this kind of technology. You know? We could just bring people back to life. As long as they're like not, as long as it hasn't been like a long time that they've died. As long as it's been like a couple hours, or like I guess a day would be okay. Or if we had like methods to like preserve them and then bring them back to life. There was a which that I liked before. I don't remember my old code. Mm. There was oh, I'll just make it from scratch. This hair. sorry if I'm spending so much on character customization because I'm pressing the wrong button and like having to like redo it. Do it and reset. Okay, finally. Now on to class. Soldier. I like depth though. I do like soldier though. An engineer. Like soldier, adept and engineer. I don't think I've played Sentinel before. I played Vanguard once. And also Interpreter. I'm more like the head-on type. Also like stealth too sometimes. Hmm. Almost the only one with that sword though. Engineer. Like, they're basically like military family. This one is like troubled teen summer. Or something like that. Apparently an orphan. I'll go with Spacer again. Oh, step 5. It's the same, right? Warrior. Okay. Alright. Let's go with this. Dang, it's already been like almost an hour. I've only just started. First part. We're only in the first part.
Damn it, Wilson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
Here we go.
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are gone. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
Sorry if the audio cuts off every now and then, because apparently the audio in the game gets like muted every time I tab out of the game window, so apologies for that.
Look out!
That's just me. If game audio is like goes silent, it's just me being tabbed out of the game window and doing something else.
Rerouting power. Keep moving. We need to get you to the shuttles.
Unlike OBS or something. Anyway. Gotta make sure I don't miss any goodies. Sometimes I end up missing it along the way. Or it's like some important stuff.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover.
Requesting assistance.
See you guys. Ah, frick. That was a bad position to be in. They're right there.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out!
Critical system damage.
Moving. We need to get you to the shuttles.
How is your summer going, guys?
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover.
Combat systems engaged.
Mine was pretty eventful. With dog watching for 2 months.
Routing power.
For my mom's friend who took a 2-month vacation to Greece. Dog was I like the dog. It's cute dog. And then my cousins and their family from Edmonton came over for stay with us for 10 days.
Backup systems engaged.
My cousin's 2 kids are so cute.
Allied force casualty.
They have a baby. And also a toddler.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
The baby is like 9 months old, I think, or 7, around there. And then their oldest one is 2 years old, or 3 years old. I forgot exactly. He's still young. And so they stayed with us for dinner today. for the week until Canada Day, and then they left the day after Canada Day. Or like right after the celebration, Canada Day.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mix distracted for long.
Yeah, they left that night, right after the celebrations, for the fireworks.
Maureen, here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out. Take the elevator down one floor.
I think I could have used the grenade launcher.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run!
I'm like, on my previous.
You're doing fine, Shep. Head to the next floor and I'll try to meet you.
Interference.
Read me. I've got mechs closing in on my position.
Not interference, like.
Status failure.
It's part of the game.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process,
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to.
Imagine having like
I
4
just wish
billion
they'd take a little more in my direction once in a while.
dollars. Just for just lying around, just I don't want risk. Seeing someone have life.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried.
Come on over.
I've lost shields.
Don Jacob, finally. Someone else.
Tag! Get over here!
Critical system damage. System overload
Hi.
attack. Detected.
Oh, finally.
What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit him with the good stuff.
Authorized for diesel fuel.
I'm one too. I got the stuff also.
Just give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power.
But I use my own.
Critical system damage. Requesting assistance.
Dropped him! You're done! We're running low on thermal clips. Let me know when you want my biotics. That's it. You're falling back.
There we go.
Yeah! Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing
Just
up.
about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing
I don't know,
now?
Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
When I first woke up, someone named
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Project Lazarus. That's a good name for him. Because the Bible, Lazarus was a man that Jesus brought back to life from the dead. And here they are they brought Shepard back to life from the dead. And that's a good name.
Ready to engage.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Firing. Careful. Hostile forces have engaged. Hostile forces have engaged.
Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned. Oh god. They found me. Help.
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B. Hurry. They're out of control.
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh god. I'm hit. They shot.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some meta-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the meta-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
Wilson, it's hurt bad. He needs help.
I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Why does he insist?
Where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Why is he so insistent that she's, dead or a traitor? And that he seems suspicious.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few. We can overload the canisters to clear a path.
Why does he have?
Got her!
Good question for Jake.
Target down!
The
How
fastest
does
way
he
to the
have
shuttles is through those canisters.
the knowledge?
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what.
He's a good man, Jake.
Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
And we never know his name. Ever. In the whole game. His name is always elusive. His name throughout the whole game is elusive.
Backup systems engaged. Careful. Careful, system failing.
Sometimes the aiming system is wrong. Like the camera and too are wrong. I can go around.
Critical system damage.
Gravity's what me, mother, huh?
Impact imminent.
More over here.
Backup system engaged casualty. Rerouting power.
There.
Requesting assistance. System sabotage detected.
Look at him going to that. And I'm gonna get blasted. I stay there.
Critical system.
There.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
Alright. I can't even think what's on the bathroom.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving.
Besides trying to save you, Wilson figured out I was helping you when he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people
This is
on
the
station?
evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
You're the Lazarus
That's right.
Project.
I put 2 years of my life into this project.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station.
Or two, in your case. Come on.
Well, this is basically our second life. So we died the first time. Okay. After this cutscene, I need to go to the washroom. Because it's Shark Week. for
Before
me
you meet
and-
with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda.
It's all
More
up.
tests?
It's Shark Week.
Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble.
And it's
That
one
has
of
to
the
be good
heavier
enough.
days.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid. Raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
A lot of lives depended on me holding that position. I did what I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility.
You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
I left a friend to die that day and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Not easy when you're in a leadership position and you have to make the hard choices. And they're both bad.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Bad choices, but you have to pick one either way. And you just have to pick whatever's hopefully better, right? Especially if it's good. Especially if you have to save people's lives. Or if you have to influence people's lives based on your decision, and it's for the greater good. Alrighty, let's save, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I really should get a BRB screen at some point, and then maybe I'll just make one. Be right back. Sorry, one moment. Just need to look at something real quick for my mother. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that. My mother texted me 2 hours ago, apparently, that the documents I sent to the accountant on my grandma's behalf was not the right format. Even though I did what she told me to, all she said to me that day when she dropped off the documents for me to scan and send by email to the accountant was just that. Scan this, send it to the accountant. It did not specify that it had to be specifically in PDF. You know, she probably knew. She probably just forgot to tell me, you know? It's whatever. And okay, the stream audio. Great. Oh, what? Don't tell me. The stream audio is missing. Because YouTube or something is being stupid, or my internet, I don't know. Why does the bitrate keep going down even though my settings are fine? My internet is fine, I know that. Or it could be because I have to update OBS. Hmm. Anyway. Hope you're having a good date so far. Because I am. Just wait. Why did it do that? Why is it doing that? I wonder if I can hear the audio. It's on my phone. I can hear the audio. It's on my phone. I can hear the audio. It's on my phone. I can hear the audio. It's on my phone. I can hear the audio. Okay. Can hear it. Okay. Okay. It seems like the stream is healthy again. The audio bitrate is back to normal, apparently. At least that's what YouTube says. Just had to wait. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but we ball. Alright. Oh. Apparently I had it really low in game. Okay.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Let's meet this elusive man. If you recognize his voice too, then that's good for you. Is this the VA for this is quite famous. He's a famous actor.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
As is with bureaucracy most of the time. And you know, governments.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
He seems like a good fellow. Mysterious. He seems good. That is. But he's still kind of sus, you know? We don't know anything about him. Other than that, you know, he brought us back to life. With resources that we can't even imagine. Like, who has that many resources? Who has that much resources, right? Billions of dollars just lying around. You know?
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Yep.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Point. Sometimes bureaucracy is so... There's so much unnecessary procedures you have to go through. Bureaucracy. So much red tape. Just to do something, you know?
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's probably... He has a good point. That's probably why it takes so long just to get something done. If you're, you know, part of a government organized government branch, you know, so much red tape. Even corporations, even big companies. There's so much procedures you have to do just to get something done. Like fix a mistake or whatever. Improve something. So the Corsairs, I guess it's like hired mercs, like under the table. Hired mercs, like shadow ops.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Hopefully there's someone. Okay. Ooh, creepy.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Definitely strange.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris mix.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies. I got it!
Maybe someone's still here. Someone had to enable these maps.
Excuse me.
I've got him!
Enemy down!
Someone has to activate this net.
Enemies in front! Shoot them before they take out your shield.
Ah, damn it.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris mix.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
That's a nice trip.
Impact remember offline.
Gotta hurt!
He goes!
Critical system damage.
There we go!
Excuse me. Rerouting power. Impact event.
Yeah!
still alive. Let's see what it did.
Hear that? Sounds like better specs.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies. We're compromised!
I'm so excited tomorrow. I'm going to the anime convention.
Now let's finish you off.
Tomorrow. I have to get a burger. I'm just going for tomorrow. It's technically a 3-day. It's a 3-day event, and it started today.
Nice trip.
Just going tomorrow. Hopefully, I can find
Shoot
some
them before they
meat
take
and
out your shields.
like I did last year. It's a yearly event that happens every first week of August. And this year they have a HoloLive concert. But I'm not going to because it's expensive. But I know some people, some friends are going to, so.
Excuse me.
Lost shield.
Excuse me. Careful.
I know an I have an Irmire friend that's going. Yeah, I'm gonna meet up with him tomorrow for lunch. It's nice that there's like that I know a fellow fan that's local. This is kind of rare, you know, that you meet a fellow fan that's also local, that also lives in the same city as you. Or, not, well, he doesn't live in the exact same city, but very close. He's in the next city over. But it's still local. It's still nice that he lives close by.
They've seen us.
He's a nice guy.
Firing.
That one. Enemy down.
Excuse me.
Turret.
Stop right there!
Coordinates.
You said you'd let me handle this.
Hey, Tali.
Wait. Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tali. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
So cute. What is that?
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
I hate summer.
Thanks for the
it's
warning.
so hot.
We'll take care of them.
Not as hot as other places, but for me it's hot. For us over here, it's really hot.
Oh!
Oh.
They threw my shields!
Have a nice trip!
Yes!
One less!
So excited. Hopefully I can find some Uma Musume's stuff too. It's a mobile gacha game I've been into lately. It's about horse training and racing. It's an anime mobile game.
Use overload on it.
The anime for it is really good. I loved the first season. The second season was really good. It made me cry. On some episodes. The third season is good too. Worth the watch. The second
My shields are
season
down.
was especially good.
Here we go!
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
Why
We
can't
should
you
have
just
expected
listen?
this.
Come on. We can
Always
still
the
catch them.
hotheads. Back to Cinderella. Back to Uma Musume. The other season. Oh, it's a separate. Oh, it's not the. It's like a side season. It's Cinderella Grey. The main MC for that is Oguri Cap, and I loved it. She's my favorite girl, one of my favorites, and I really, when I first saw her anime series, that anime series for Uma Musume, I really like. It's up there on my list with season 2 and season 1. Season 3 was also good. I really liked it. In terms of like which one I like better, I like Cinderella Grey, then 2, and then 1. Actually, yeah, Cinderella Grey, and then 1 and 2 was like tied, and then the third one. Not that the third one is like bad. I just like the first two better
there we go.
than the third one. But they're all worth the watch.
Enemy down! There we go!
Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vito first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
That's what you get for being hotheads.
Taking cover!
You get into trouble first.
Going to cover!
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
I thought I said it.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Poor Quarian. Damn.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Defense systems active.
Overload will take out their shields. Here goes.
Emergency. Critical failure.
Overload's not ready yet. I don't want to waste bullets on it. When his shields are up. Gotta dance. Oh frick. Just when he had the shields down.
Overload will take out their shields. We've been spotted. I got it.
I got blocked by the crate.
Taking fire.
Guessing they're both dead.
Engaging.
We've been spotted.
Warp his heavy armor to weaken it.
Who has warp? I don't think anybody has warp. Oh, she has warp.
Tag!
Finally.
This might be useful.
Ooh.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs.
I wish we had Omni tools. I wish that technology was available.
You're human.
We had that kind of technology.
Why'd you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
At least we know what happened to the colonies. That's one thing. Done.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
Good point.
What are the Collectors getting?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
We already know where Tali is. Yara's probably at her homeworld too. Ashley's with the Alliance. She cannot leave.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hello, Joker.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Brand new spanking ship.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
That's what happens, you know, bureaucracy. Everything that makes them look bad, they just sweep it under the rug. Cover it up, you know? So that the public, it doesn't get known to the public, you know, makes them look bad. No, they want to look good to the public. They're the ones in power, right? Gotta make a good impression to the people who rely on them.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
See, this is what AI should be. Not this regenerative
the Normandy has a full crew.
AI
They're at their
crap
stations
that we
awaiting
have.
orders.
That's, you know,
Final preparations for
making
takeoff are
art
complete, Commander.
from
When you're
other
ready to go,
people's art.
just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
People that use AI art and claim it as their own art, that they're not artists. They're not the ones actually making the art. They're just telling an AI program to like make it for them from other people's art. They're not artists themselves because they're not the ones making the art. And it's gotten so bad now that actual artists who make art are getting mistaken for their art is being mistaken for AI. Because it's so hard to tell what art is produced by AI or not. It's getting harder. There are several artists on Twitter that get dogpiled by the public because someone asked, is this mistake, is it AI? Because AI art tends to have mistakes in it. Because, AI is not perfect. But neither are humans. So if an artist makes a mistake in their art and it's still in the final product, someone on the internet, and they post it on the internet, someone might point out, there's a mistake in the art. Is this AI art? And then people dogpile on that artist, and accuse them of using AI when they haven't. Even if they post they do progress streams on YouTube, people still dogpile on them and accuse them of using AI for their art. And it's really sad nowadays when it happens. Some artists on Twitter have been bullied out of, Twitter over that. Because people bully them people bully them because they think they're using AI for their art. And it's sad nowadays how that's happening. Look. Zajid was a download. Is a DLC character. And this is a good thing about Legendary Edition. They included all the past DLCs that they released for the original Mass Effect. And so it's all in one big package in this version. Kasumi is also a DLC character in the original version.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Chambers.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
You know, you can, at the end of at the end of volume 2, depending on your decisions, you can save the whole crew. But, and if you
I swear we got some lateral drift. The old Normandy never had that.
But if you don't romance Kelly or, have her as a friend, specifically if you don't have her...
Sorry, that was supposed to go to my earpiece.
If you don't have her, feeding your fish by the end of the... If you don't have her go on... If you don't, have dinner with her,
You
even
want
as
luck
a friend...
on your side? Never wash your hat. Dad told me that, I think.
And you don't... And she doesn't offer to feed your fish for you, well, you're under house arrest in the third volume. Then she dies in the next game.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. And of course, I want to save her, but every time I have a playthrough, somehow I mess up somewhere and she ends up dying in the next game. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Even though I talk to her after every mission, she still ends up, dying in the next game. Somehow. And it's probably because I'm messing up somewhere and I don't know, but I can't actually figure it out. So hopefully in this playthrough I get dinner with her, get her to feed my fish while I'm gone.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby!
Hopefully.
Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you are such a downer.
Better meet the crew. Oh yeah, my load up. Oh, I don't have any. Yeah. I always get lost in here. Here's it.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Good man. You know something is sketchy? He'll say it.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
No messages though.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Thank you,
Why
Gab.
isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, that weasel Udina backslid on the Reaper Menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
Of course.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
Carry on.
Of course.
Will do, Commander.
Bureaucracy. Government.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you she would.
Sometimes governments can be such an ass. So much cover-ups.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Now that's a woman who knows what she wants.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doily. Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Master Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you... Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing
The advancement of the Solarian... Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations
Nobody. We're privately funded, and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structure similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there, but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Seems good.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt
A lot
anyone
of-
other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
That's a good point.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Got a point. More is expected of you, you know. The more accomplishments you have, the more talents you have. There's more people expect from you when you have those kinds of abilities and achievements, you know? And it can get kind of stressful when you've got all that weighing down on you. And Cerberus has a good point. They try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy and formalities. And a lot of companies and governments tend to go that route. They get bogged down by a lot of things and just not get anything done. Wait. Oh, it's on insanity mode? Frick. I did not. I wonder if it was harder than usual. I'm insanity mode. Let's try hardcore. Okay. Okay, let's go.
Launching probe. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics. Launching probe. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles. Launching probe. Probe away. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment. We do not have enough fuel to travel any significant distance. I have detected an anomaly. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away.
I don't have any probes. Oh, I need probes. Dang it.
Anomaly detected.
I have to go back.
Anomaly detected. Probe launched. Scans have found something.
Oops. There we go. Wait a sec. Read something on Twitter. About YouTube. So they're officially launching handles in live chat now. It's not just a test like before. Like now they're actually gonna use it as a feature for real. Like nobody wants that shit. We didn't ask for it. Everybody hated the temporary change because they were like testing it out. But nobody liked it. And they're gonna do it anyway? Like what the freak? Like there's a lot of things that they need to fix. But instead they're and giving this to us instead of fixing the other stuff that people have been telling and screaming about for years. What the frick? Like we have unique names for a reason, and that's about to change. And our unique names in chat are going up in smoke. Yes, we can change it, but still, just an unnecessary change. It's so unnecessary. So many weird stuff is going on in the world today, right now. Like with the censorship in the UK, and then it's and ID verification that started there, and now it's coming to the US. Well, I don't live in the US, but still, it's gonna be all over the place eventually. And it's just started with the two biggest places. And Visa and MasterCard dictating what you can and can't buy in terms of what games you can't buy, right? What kind of content you can't consume with your money. Because it's, inappropriate for young people. It's like, bruh. Young people shouldn't be buying those stuff in the first place. It's the parents that should be monitoring their young children. If they want internet safety. Because kids don't monitor their internet usage enough, you know, and yet and people ha- are able to access the internet younger and younger. Like, there are parental controls for a reason, right? But most people don't use them. Getting ridiculous, and before before when I was a kid in elementary school, we had like a dare program where the police would come and like to our school and like teach us about internet safety and like just safety in general, and like don't give out your personal info to somebody you don't know, especially on the internet, because the internet was kind of still developing at the time. It's like it was not safe, the internet, and it still isn't safe. It's safe. It's even more so not safe currently. People can easily hack and get your info and use it, and they want people to like do age verification with government photo IDs. No, it's just stupid. And they're using AI to like determine if you're a kid or not. If you're below if you're below like or 18 or something. I forgot the age. Or like below 13 or something. I don't remember which age group it is, but it's one of those. It's like teenager. It's like a teenager or something. Like, what if you have a baby looking ass face? But you're an adult, but you have a baby looking ass face. And so, the AI ID that's scanning your face can't determine if you're an adult or not. And you're forced to upload a government ID or credit card information, which we were taught not to do, right? Like, don't give out your personal information on the internet. Yet they're telling us to do that for age verification. Like in the UK, if you don't verify your ID, if the AI face recognition thing thinks you're like younger than 18 or 15 or whatever, your account gets banned. No questions asked. You can't use it, and you have to submit an appeal just to get it back, which is a hassle to do. And it's already happening. And it's stupid. And now it's coming to YouTube, the US. And it's stupid. And some of the VTubers I watch had to verify their ages already. Just dumb. Like, they couldn't make like waiting rooms because the AI thought they were like younger than 13 because of a stupid joke that they made on a stream once, like a couple streams ago, and like, wow. And they're using AI to like determine whether you're a kid or not based on the content you consume on YouTube. It's like, what if you're an adult that likes to watch cartoons on YouTube, right? Or listen to like childish songs on YouTube or something, but you're an adult. Adults can have young hobbies, right? Like, a lot of things people consider childish, like adults consume it too, like video games. Adults play video games, but it's considered a childish young person hobby. But it's just not for kids, it's for adults too. There are games for adults, and a lot of games should not be played by kids. Therefore, there's an age rating. That's why we have an age rating for movies and games and whatnot. Like 13 plus, mature. Right? That was exists for a reason. That's just stupid. But anyway, back to the game. So we're looking for dog tags for our crew members that died. There are always a couple that I miss. I end up missing. This was okay. Go around, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that Normandy SR2 looks way better. Is that guy? Logs. Oh, my helmet. How many tags? How many tags do we have? Forgot. Oh, I missed one over there. Oh, 7 more. Okay. So where's that last couple items that take their asinine to find? They take a long time. Five more. In here. 5 more to go. Where would they be? Oh, there's a crate there. There's like 4 more. 3 more to go? Oh, 4 more to go. Four. There's one there. That's 3. In here. Where's that? Ah, it's always the last couple. You. Where's the last? Oh, it's hard to find. Oh. Yeah. Two more. Maybe there's one over there. Yeah, there's one there. There's one more, and that's gonna be the hardest one. Oh shit! Oh, I didn't mean to press that already. Dang it! I didn't want to put it here. Dang it! I didn't want to put it there. Dang it! Here's the last. Dang it! That's not where I wanted to put the memorial. I wanted to put it over here, in front of it. Oh well. Right now.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Look. And head to a mate.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Professional. Professional killing, of course. Let's see. We got some places to go to. Let's transport. Go there just yet.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
It's like it's underground here. It's like your black market. It's your black market.
And humans are a blight on galactic purity. You family called Freedom's progress has been attacked by unknown sources, marking yet another in the chronicle of the humans' failure to defend their own colonies. The Alliance has dispatched aid and transport vessels in an effort to ease the suffering among the ruins of the human colony. I might have something here for humans. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves.
I'll do what I can.
Tentatively excited. With pride, courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
We don't need it.
Imagine this.
Can you
You're in the
figure it out?
Nexus. It's late, and the only one around is that screeching prophet and a few Vorjas scratching for food. Suddenly, a shot. Red-hot lifeblood pours from a wound in your back as your life ebbs away. The attacker leans forward, hoists your valuables, and says, "How did these people do that?" Devlon Stinger. Devlon Industries.
No, not too many.
I don't know, Captain Garrus. Good talking to you.
No more talk.
We need this.
I'll take it.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harrod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
You need the help? What's up, help?
Reference is essential. Not hiring snipers, artillerists, or mail carriers. Nalinox may not be looking for experienced or assertive individuals.
Come down here and stop it.
Some people demand that something be done. Mostly those whose loved ones.
Real
researcher Morden Solis
probably I'm streaming about half an hour. After 6 o'clock to make dinner.
End. End is not.
Breaking news. The weekly death toll numbers are in, and they're not looking.
Gotta save.
The last report placed the station's murder rate at 89, up 5 from the previous week. The newest report places the death toll at just 73, with experts blaming the council's threatened limits on the slave trade for the lower number.
Come on, let me in.
Go on in. Ari's expecting you.
close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega.
Arya is also a very popular character.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why is everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate. But I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
So you must know what's
Everything
what.
that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or just don't waste my time.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
That's smart. save that for next week.
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Come on, let me in.
Captain Gavorn, head of the Vorcha Task Force. Got something to report?
What's your job here exactly?
Keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Aria's sight. That's about it.
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
I'll just be going.
Keep moving.
I have to do that later. And I sign up for Archangel mission.
I've had enough of this. Let
Slavery is an inextricable part of the Batarian caste system. By limiting the slave trade, the Council is limiting our cultural rights. The Council is scheduled to hear arguments over the next few weeks. Representatives do not expect the Council to take the cultural
That too.
A human colony called Freedom's Progress has been attacked by unknown sources, marking yet another in the chronicle of the years. The Alliance has dispatched aid and transport vessels.
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. For those with the right name. Do you want something?
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind.
Let's start with...
If you've got Vorcha problems, there's only one thing to do. Get rid of them. Genera Relocation Services will design and execute a 3, 4, or 5-part plan to confront your nagging Vorcha problem and remove it entirely, and it's safe and humane. In all our long history, not a single client has been harmed by Genera Relocation Services or our methods.
Adorable. Spike the drink. Yeah, that's what.
Say something, Commander.
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome.
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got... No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in hype. Tried is the... Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk. And an hour later, he was puking blood.
Duly noted.
Be careful out there.
Reference is essential. Not hiring snipers, artillerists, or mail carriers. Alinox may not be looking for experienced or assertive individuals.
The Vorcha, a blight on Omega society, or a boon for the station's depressed labor market. No, humans all look the same.
What do you think these people will...
Poisoning what now?
This has nothing to do
Who's
with...
next?
Answer the damn question.
What a piece of...
Not taking any chances.
That's what you do. Morden first, next stream. And then we'll go for acting.
Come on, let me in.
There.
Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out. I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solis in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
That's right. You have a grenade launcher and you don't. Okay. I think we'll stop here for today. Gotta get dinner ready. We'll continue this next time. I hope you had a good day. Thank you for watching the stream, and I'll see you in the next stream. Have a great day. Stay safe.